damn, the beard looking kinda long at the moment, not gonna lie. Hello wonderful people, Connor Whitmore here again with another video for you on the Nawtystep channel. Here we have a new single from one of the biggest groups, one of the biggest bands in bass music of all time, Pendulum. They are teaming up here with legendary heavy metal Welsh band Bullet for My Valentine. This should be quite the combination. Really looking forward to this one. Pendulum's first output, I think, since 2021, the Elemental EP. There were remixes for that as well. They came back, of course, in a big way with the Reworks in 2018, which was that big remix compilation of some of their most famous singles. That was after being away for almost a decade. I think another EP is on the way from what I've heard, and the fact that this artwork doesn't have the word Halo written on it, which is the title of the track we're about to cover, suggests to me this might just be the cover of the new project coming out that they are going to be releasing at some point soon in the near future. Pendulum, who of course have Rob Swire and Gareth McGrillen, aka Knife Party, on board, and I'm sure you're going to have a couple of people watching this video in the comments saying, wait, what? Pendulum? Knife Party? Same thing? Well, you know, two of them at least, yeah. And of course, one last thing to mention before we get into this video, Pendulum not strangers to collaborating with heavy metal kind of musicians, bands, artists, all that kind of thing. We've had lots of that from them in the past, on Immersion most recently, I think, as well. That album was pretty stacked with heavy guitar usage, metal leaning kind of vocals and stuff like that. So yeah, this kind of crossover, this kind of blend and fusion of genres, of styles of music, they are not strangers to, like I said. But without any further ado, no more faff, no more chat, let us get into this new track from Pendulum with Bullet for My Valentine. It is called Halo. It is 2 minutes 47. Let's go. Ooh. Sounding very Pendulum so far, to be fair, from the sound usage to the mix of styles. Again, just Rob Swire's vocal as well, of course. I think listening to stuff like this, you realise how much they have gone for that metal or rock and kind of, you know, D&B bass-led fusion. These bits are really good for building up the hype. And then you got that contrast between the Bullet for My Valentine vocal, forgive me I don't know the name of the lead singer, and Rob Swire, just blending and melding, complementing. The chemistry is there, the chemistry is there. Okay, yeah, I think that cut provides a lot of what we know and love Pendulum for. Again, that fusion of heavy guitar usage, bass influence and bass elements as well. Obviously you got the D&B, and then you got the breakdown for each chorus when Rob comes in. The biggest drawback for me would have to be the fact that it is so short. I think it is cut off, and it kind of ends and finishes just as it feels like it's getting into its stride a bit. I think you know, a drawn out midsection just to set the scene a little bit and quell the energy, just rebuild again to later parts heavier on in the track perhaps, would have worked quite well. Because yeah, I think just when you're really feeling the energy and you're properly getting into it, you're getting used to that relationship between the two different kinds of vocal, what they're providing, just as you're getting into that, I think yeah, it ends, and it's just a little bit underwhelming on that front in that way, because it is enjoyable. I think all the elements we get here are good, you just kind of want more of it. Interested as to whether they might do an extended cut or a more drawn out version at some point if it were to be put in a bigger project or anything like that, because I think that would work very well if you just had, yeah, that point of reflection, that point of respite in the middle, just to bulk up the tune a bit, give it a bit more body, and just stack on the character beyond and on top of what we already have. Having only heard it once through, I don't quite remember any of the lyrics off the top of my head, but again, really enjoying the chemistry, the relationship between the two different kinds of vocal that we get, both providing different kinds of energy for the tune in their respective sections. And some good notes were hit by Rob, by Mr. Swire in those choruses, playing off that more savage energy provided by the BFMV vocal that we get in the verses. But yeah, not really putting many feet wrong here. Again, apart from the length, but the production's good. I think the energy of it is really good. Got those good breakdown moments. Just wanted a little bit more meat on the bone, just for the track to be drawn out that little bit more to build on. Again, like I said earlier, the character that is emanating off this track. There's always a lot of potential with this sound, with this kind of crossover. We saw it so much on Immersion, Pendulum's last album, but yeah, just combining metal and bass elements and having them fused together, probably within a bass framework, so that you can decide the genre from that point, and then trying to weave in that heavy guitar flavour and essence just really works. And again, I think this is a good combination. I wonder whether this might mean we get a whole EP or a whole project of collaborations with metal artists and musicians from Pendulum. I think it would be quite a cool thing, quite a cool idea. But yeah, I think having heard it once, guys, that is all the thoughts I have to give on this new track from Pendulum and Bullet for My Valentine. Halo. Thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on this track in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're yet to. Give the vid a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. My social media links are down below in the description box, as well as my Patreon if you want to help out, support the channel, get a load of exclusive content for a small monthly fee. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I shall see all of you in the next one, whatever that might be. Keep it naughty until then. Peace.